Good afternoon and welcome back to Summer Garden Flower Farm. My name is Christina and we are going to take a walk around our garden and look at our April blooms. We have had a lot of change since our March walkthrough. Let's start with our rose bush. Just opened up, just started blooming this past week. The colors are gorgeous. It's a soft yellow. In this bed right here, we have our zinnias. Lots of difference since the last tour. I mean, look at the bloom head size. For a first bloom on the plant, it's large. They look really good, pretty green. Moving on to our sunflowers, as you can see, they are much taller this time. And you can see the new growth. You can see where it's starting to set its little flower head right up here. So maybe next month we'll have some blooms. Back to our zinnias. These pretty, nice, soft, little yellow on the tips. And right here is our honeywort. It is in full bloom. We have pretty periwinkle blooms on the end of the stem. If you're looking for a slight blue or purplish tint in your bouquet, this is the greenery for you. We have our wisteria, only a couple little blooms left, but she'll do more. Moving on to this bed, we have an open spot and we're gonna put some greenery in here. It's in the seed room, getting ready to come out. Our next walkthrough, you will see it. Right here's our snapdragons. They are at the end of their lifespan. They've worked hard all winter and all early spring, and we're going to flip this bed and put amaranth in here. So you will see that change next time. As you can see, they're a little worn. Right here is our celosia bed. These were just planted out this past week. They are looking great. Looks like every single one took. We have a few little blooms on them that I need to pinch out. You can see right here, we already have a little bloom, and I need to come in and pinch these out so that they branch and get bigger. They're looking great. Right here we have our David Austin roses. Our pink shrubs just had their first flush, and I'm gonna come in and deadhead them once they're done, but they were gorgeous. Here's our yarrow bed. As you can see, we have blooms now. Come look at the colors. We have, it's like a peach, we have a cream, like a berry color, a light purple, a little darker purple. They're looking great. They just started blooming. Can't wait to use them. And followed up with this bed. These are our darker shades. This is more cranberry. They just started. Ooh, look at this one. It's dark. It's really dark. It's a red. So they are looking great. These next three beds are our dahlias. We've had significant growth over the last few weeks. Can't wait to see the blooms. They're all looking really great. Some of them are fairly large already. Wait, hold on. Look, it's a bud. Our first dahlia bud. We want to take guesses on what plant it is. What's your favorite variety of dahlia? Let me know in the comments. Look, here's another one. Woohoo! This next bed is our ranunculus, and they have done beautiful this spring. We've cut many of them. I have maybe one more week and we will be pulling them and putting in our early summer flowers right here. But let's look to see what we have left. They're tired. We have the last of our poppies right next to them. They are also about to get rotated. We're gonna put marigolds in this bed. We have them ready to go out. And right here is our anemones. We show you the good and we show you the bad. These have been blooming since February. They were beautiful. And now we're going to put zinnias in, which we have started down here. Oh, look, still have a couple good ones I'm gonna grab. There's a red one. All right, right here's our salvia. Lots of growth. Beautiful purple blooms. And what I really love is the purple stem in them. They are really filling out. And then we move down here to the Lisianthus. They have put on significant growth over the last few weeks with these warmer temperatures. So we have two different varieties that will bloom at different times, and that's why you see the difference in height. All right, moving to our little quad section over here in the corner. We have the front two beds are Sahara Rudbeckia. They have a little bit more growth. You can see they are greening up a little bit more. I can't wait to see them. And the two beds right behind them is Status. And they are looking beautiful. They just started blooming in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. My favorite one is over here. I believe this one is Seeker Blue, and somehow we managed one plant. Right here, this bed has Dara in it. Full bloom for a portion of the bed. We overwintered these, and they are looking beautiful. They're huge and tons of stems. This is one plant back here and one plant right here, and it has that many stems on it. And right behind it, we have our Queen Anne's lace bed, which just started. Look at that. I love the Queen Anne's lace. I like working with it, putting it in the bouquets. As you can see, they're trying to take over the walkway already. Okay, right behind me is bee balm. They are starting to send up their stems. This is our larkspur. Just started blooming this past week. We have lots of purples. I see one pink. And they have been beautiful. I am glad that we got to see them bloom before it's too hot for them. These were our trial this spring. We seeded many packets of larkspur, and a lot of them did not take, and this is what we wound up with. We tried to have, I don't know, 30 feet of larkspur, and we wound up with an 8-foot bed. And it bloomed really late, but I'll be able to use it. Next to us is our snapdragons. This is our last succession before we head into the hot temperatures. They just started blooming again, looking beautiful, little wind shaken due to our weather that we had over the weekend. This is Didiscus. We have not grown Didiscus before, so this is a trial for us. I see some bloom heads. Looking forward to seeing how they bloom. It's supposed to be a pale blue disc, similar to the Queen Anne's lace, so I really think I'll like them. Zinnias, they've been in for a couple weeks now, looking beautiful. They're growing great. This will be full of blooms. Right here we have Campanula. Look, we have stems. And I think we may get a couple in time for Easter. Here is our feverfew. Still looking nice and green and leafy. We're hoping to have some blooms soon. I keep getting down here and digging in it to look to see if I see anything starting, but it's green. This is our foxglove. They're beautiful. They just stand out so well in our large arrangements. Love the little dots. These are Dalmatian foxgloves. See the little spots on their throats. They look pretty. And then this last bed over here, we have mountain mint, which is a form of our greenery for late spring, early summer. These were just planted out this week and they're looking great. Right here is our rose wall. Big difference from the last walkthrough. Look at this bloom. Beautiful. And they smell amazing. I mean, look at these stems with all these buds. Look at that. We got all of these that are going to open. It's taller than the roof. All right, our last area right here, we have our sunflowers. So you can see this is our newest succession. They just went in. And these obviously are larger. They've been here for about a month. You can see our little seedlings ready to find their homes. And then our gladiolas, which we decided to grow in crates this year to see how they do. And right now, I recommend the crates for them. They look much healthier. And you can see our 4 successions that we have for the gladiolas. Thank you for following along on our garden walk, and I can't wait to show you how all this looks next month. If you'd like to follow along on our micro flower farming adventure, please like and subscribe so that you get the notifications every time we upload a new video. See you next time.